So, guys, I thought that to further my redemption arc and to prove to the Arknights community that I am a changed man that wants to do good for this space, I thought, why not have a positive VOD segment where I shout out some channels that I feel like aren't getting enough recognition. Just very quickly going over a bunch of channels that I feel are very good. Fuck you, Dead Hound. Fuck you. I just said I want to be a good man, and look at you, you're making me tell you to go fuck yourself. Immediately retracting my redemption arc, immediately. Yeah, shoutouts to Dead Hound, there you go. In the VOD, shoutouts to Dead Hound, they make very cool, very chill Arknights streams. So you can check them out. I've been on a podcast with them once, so you can watch that as well. SUPAH, you will never be nice. Yeah, watch this. Watch this. You scoundrel, you piece of shit, watch this. Oh, and I forgot to mention this in the actual stream itself, because frankly I'm quite stupid, but the links to every channel mentioned in this video will be in the description below.
Let's see. Favorite character. Ooh, I wish I could sort these by like fucking, you know. This is fucking tough. Favorite fucking character. I'd probably say Crown Slayer. I'd probably say Crown Slayer. I know that's a fucking, I don't have her yet, but she is like, her design and how she acts is probably my favorite, to be honest. You know, her style, her theme. And we tried her out a couple times. She was my IS goat for a bit, so I really like her. I really like her.
The first channel I want to shout out today is Entropy Arknights. This is a reclamation algorithm channel. The content online for Ra is kind of dry because no one plays this mode, but this is kind of the de facto channel for it, along with Dr. SOCKRATES as well, but he's more well known. Why am I shouting out this guy? Because very recently, he has reached day 2000 in the critical conditions mode. If you don't know, that's a mode where the enemies scale endlessly. They continue scaling forever, and you get boss fights fucking every day, constantly. And this is actually the global world record. If you're a fan of reclamation algorithm, or if you just like mechanical analysis of the game, this is a very good channel to follow. I was there during the stream, I watched this shit live.
Ladies and gentlemen, the deed is done. Day 2000. 4,230% extra stats for all enemies. 4,230% extra attack, HP and defense. Hello, SUPAH. I want to say a word. I did not get there alone. I got there. Because I put in the work. But so did Drugs Prayer. So did Dr. SOCKRATES. Even for this video, he brought us together. He brought in the motivation to get there. He helped push help here. We got together and we built this. This is not just my run, this is everyone's run. This is your run as well. Alright?
ZirconitikAK. what does this guy do? It's kind of a pseudo-variety content, mainly focused on challenge clears, like 5-star medics, or 5-star medics, or Dagda, which in herself she's so dogshit she counts as a challenge clear to just use her. But mainly, there's these two videos here, which combine Library of Ruina with Arknights, and it's extremely creative. There's been no part 3 for 6 months, so ZirconitikAK, if you're listening to this, this is my plea to continue the Arknights of Ruina series. In general, these videos are incredibly well edited. Let's just look at this little showcase here, a little 2-minute showcase. It's still very well edited. There's a lot of care put in these videos, and they're also very informative. Like, how many of you knew that you could perma-stall the bear with Tragodia, KOB, and Chubai?
도착했어.
울부짖어라. 그게 네가 남길 유언이니까. 고통받는 이들의 괴로움을 삼켜라. 그것이 너에게 맞는 결말이다. 전자, 그것은 변하지 않아. 울부짖어라. 그게 네가 남길 유언이니까.
도착했어. 아직 살아남은 사람들은 내가 지키겠어.
내 힘도 약하지는 않아?
How many of you in chat know about Seku-Senpai? This guy makes clear videos, but they are very, very edited. The volume of edits per minute is very high. If I had to describe it, it's like a .exe video. Are you guys familiar with .exe videos? But with commentary as well from the YouTuber. My only critique, if I had to give a critique to my boy Seku-Senpai, is that in some videos he reads the story, and so a large portion of the video is just gonna be reading the story, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't give a fuck about that. Also, yeah, if you like story reading, that's not a critique, it's just because I don't give a fuck about the story, I'm just here to watch the gameplay.
Target locked.
Flowers and bodies. Flowers and bodies. The lady SUPAH dance with her blade.
Keep Lapland down there. That way she could do her thing later on.
Wait.
Her skill was still active? This is intentional. This is bullying. They're bullying me. Oh, we also have this flying thing this time around. Okay, let's do this.
Still misbehaving? Then let's kick
I'm gonna do this like this.
But in a burst of
Let him cook.
Let him cook now!
Flower Senpai. The Lady Sukentai dance.
Nice, nice, nice. And now I'm going to do this.
Let him cook! I said let him cook!
This one is a curious one. We have Mr. Baldhee. Someone once described this guy as if Mia and Dragon GJY had a child, and I was the pregnant one. Like, I got pregnant from the encounter here. So what this channel does is very brief overviews of operators with very good level of information, very good level of editing. The guy is funny as well. So if you want some entertaining operator reviews, and if you just want to watch someone different, because at times it really feels like it's just me and Storn going around. If you want to watch someone different, you can watch Mr. Baldhee. Yes, I'm sorry for everyone who just joined the stream and heard me say I was pregnant.
Hardia is a mercenary guard, a fairly new subclass in the guard archetype. Mercenary guards have a low DP cost, 2 block count, high defense stats for a guard operator, have res, and decent attack stats. This subclass is also known for having skills that require DP to activate, and can enhance / equipment alteration their own skills using DP. Hardia's talent stuns enemies within her range and grants her a permanent attack buff every time she spends DP. This spends DP thing includes deploying Hardia, activating her skill that requires DP and enhancing her skills using DP. Pretty good talent that provides both crowd control and permanent attack buff. This talent also kinda makes Hardia can be used as a Heladrop stunner, although I wouldn't really recommend using her that way. Overall, this talent is quite ideal.
Next one, you might know this one, so many people in chat might know this guy. It's SPOCE. Once branded with Castoris from Honkai Star Rail, now they're branded with Shu, which is considerably better. Now you might be wondering, SUPAH, why are you shouting out this guy? He gets a lot of views on some videos, like this one, or this one. I'm shouting out this guy because none of you watch the good videos. Sure, you watch the meta slop that I make, but you don't watch the peak content, like Scribble.io for Arknights, or the minigames that this guy makes, because this guy has a website with a lot of little minigames that you can play. And with the edited VOD, I will put this website in the description. You can play Arc Guesser, Higher or Lower, Wordle, Arc Doku, Bomb Party, Hurdle, Team Randomizer, and a Pool Tracker. There is so much shit in this site. It's a soul. This is a SPOCE gem. It's not a SPOCE slop, this is a SPOCE gem. So I'll leave this site in the description whenever the edited VOD goes up. There's also Pearlica.io, but who gives a fuck? Is there anyone in this chat who gives a fuck about Pearlica.io? This is very much the unloved child. Very much the child that no one loves and that gets bullied at school.
Yeah, I still don't know who this is. This is crazy.
Alright, hint 5. You can buy her in the shop for real money right now.
Huh?
Wait, there's no way you don't get
know who
it.
this is. Buy in the shop for real money.
Well, you have to guess now.
What do you mean?
Well, if you don't guess, you just both get 0
Well,
points.
I know, but like, I'm trying to think.
I completely forgot about this character.
Which character?
I know there's a certain Italian man that won't be happy with that.
Real money? What do you mean real money?
I don't know what that means, to be honest.
Like cash?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, real money. Like, I'm not saying LMD is not real money, man.
Yeah, just put a Glacier on.
Nice, man.
That's a funny hint. Fuck, I know who it is.
Oh wait, is it a character from one of the starter packs? Oh, who was that?
I'll give you like 20 seconds.
Dude, I don't. Oh my god. Oh, it's her, right?
You guessed Gummy, and that is correct.
Oh my god.
Fuck, man.
Oh my god.
I forgot she also has an umbrella.
Dude, I thought that was her hair.
What?
I don't know. I thought there was some stuff.
Oh man.
Ninji202. What does this channel do? It's very brief, or at times around 15 minutes long, analysis of the mechanical side of Arknights. For example, in particular, there's the Arknights Science series. So we have here the lowest damage from an enemy, attack speed failures. Where the fuck is the next episode? There you go, the real limited operators talking about Indra and Vulcan. But it's not just the Arknights Science series. Every video here has some sort of mechanical knowledge of the game that is explored in a very decent, very solid amount of detail. It's not so much that the video is 30 minutes long, but you still come out of it like you learned something new. Next one is LeithanienWNT. Now, if you asked me what the fuck is the meaning behind the Viviana Basketball Toronto profile picture, I could not tell you. It's very cool videos, mainly focused on operator reviews, but of the little shitters in the game, so mainly 5 stars, and very cool thumbnails if you look at them. For example, you have a video on Silence Alter, you have a video on fucking Bassline, you have a video on Lessing, on Astgen Alter. Just all the shitters that no one cares about. This is reverse SUPAH, but good. Because there's another reverse SUPAH channel, which is a complete ass. This is reverse SUPAH, but good. Also has a video on Blaze Alter, but says anything good about Blaze in this video? know that it's wrong. Isn't reverse SUPAH Frostbite? That's more reverse Storn. Frostbite is more reverse Storn. It's different, okay? We have a Storn and a reverse Storn, which is a Frostbite. Now we have a SUPAH and a reverse SUPAH.
Healing Defenders. This subclass just has great role compression, combining healing and blocking, and by covering both, can let you ultimately fit in more damage or utility options in your squad or on the field. At base, his talent gives him 12 extra res, and if there's another operator around him, which there pretty much always will be, I mean he's not exactly a DPS unit, he gains 4 more, bringing him up to 26 res. This is nice, but not really exceptional. He has a clear emphasis on tanking arts damage, and since he can heal himself, he's pretty good at it. But also, there are lots of other units with 25 or so res, including the next unit I'll be talking about, so it's not really all that remarkable on its own. What's more is that his main comparison point, Defender Neural, has better healing thanks to her talent, so at base it kind of feels like a wash against arts, and against physical damage, she just wins since his extra res does nothing. Continuing that comparison, his S1 is literally the exact same as Neural's. On a 4 SP cost, the next attack restores HP equal to 180% of his attack to a nearby unit with less than 50% HP, and he can store 3 charges. Stop me if you've heard this one before, because it's the exact same as Saria's and Shu's S1s as well. Now, there's a good reason they keep using this skill, because it's just really good. It's a good amount of healing, and between being able to hold those charges and only healing allies under 50% HP, it makes sure they'll be healing ready for your units when they really need it. But the thing about having the exact same skill as 3 other units is that it's kind of hard to stand out. Yeah, it's good, but there's a pretty good chance you already have the units built for that, so why invest in him, right? His S2 will also be familiar to fans of the archetype, though this time it doesn't extend 1-to-1 to the 6 stars. It increases his attack by 80%, and he stops attacking enemies, instead healing himself and allies, with each heal also giving a barrier that absorbs arts damage up to 60% of baseline's attack. With this, you can again see the emphasis on tanking arts damage, and this skill can go a long way to tanking things that would otherwise be quite challenging, but it's also always going to be kind of a fringe pick.
Starlight Akari. Some of you in chat might know Starlight Akari. What she does is mainly live streams. She also uploads quite a bit of VODs, but mainly live streams. And what do these live streams contain? It's mostly clears, it's mostly reading the story, but if it was just that, I wouldn't be shouting her out. Beside the doctor model she's got going on, which is super cool, she also has streams entirely dedicated to examining the art of the game. So, how a certain artwork was achieved, or why it looks good, or making you notice certain details about the Arknights skins, or in general the Arknights artworks, that you wouldn't notice without a trained artist eye that she has. So if you're interested in that, great channel to follow. And as I said, she uploads some of the VODs. So if you're interested in just the Myrtle skin, she has a VOD, or the Quora, or the Lin skin, or the Amiya skin, or the Podzemska skin, and so on. Clearly a very passionate person for this game.
Oh, also, let's notice, this is interesting. When you're doing shading, or actually this isn't entirely in shading, notice there's these, like, random hints of bright color, either where the shadow meets the highlight, or to try to color in a highlight, right? These pieces in purple would all be, like, probably more of a dull gray, but instead we're using a bright, intense, highlighted purple to show off everything. That's a really cool touch, because there isn't, like, a bright, intense purple light here. It's fully an artistic choice. And you can see on the pants and on the coat, you can see where the shadow meets the highlight. So it makes sense here. But then to add, like, you know, intense purple next to an intense orange, and those are opposite colors. That's very interesting.
And that's all. That's my goodness gone for the year. I've done my good deed for the year. I'm gonna go back to being evil now. You know, I've got my good deeds covered for the year. Now I can just continue being evil. No more good deeds. It's just like showering, you know? You can just take one shower that's like 5 hours long, and that clears all the showers for like 3 months, you know? That's the same for good deeds. After this video, I'm never doing anything good to anyone ever again. Anyway, thank you for watching, and in particular, thank you to the members. Neko, Mr. Lair, Eframn, Mr. Lazy Lemon, Baldhee2X, Camiel of Wishadel, Viper Sushi, Lozo, NegPXL, Francisco Nunez, Starlight Akari, Yuzu Ocha, Alclane, Noel Runes, Kindred 2, Lizard King, Ascended Azen, Nemotic, Summer Slink, Drone Chef, Jinjin Zentuna, Ilio, Living Shad, Crimon Box, Divius, Bomb Ninja, Apollo T, QX102, Detectamal Raptor, Saint Shin Jaco, Never Cut Off, Zephyrinix, Nupo, Borubarful, Bellicist 1, Nebiko, Selfer 7, Shirodezu, Prancing Peppers, Sergio Alvarez, Sebistem, San Kenshi, Kromala-chan, 5QTZK, Genius Gay Shipper, Camon Hidden, Larmendra, Yuvune, King of Adams, and that guy with 2 names. Bye.